In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on March 18, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Notre Dame versus Alabama. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take on the Alabama Crimson Tide in the first round of the NCAA tournament on Friday. This game will be played inside the Pickdawgz Arena. These two teams have not faced off this season. The Fighting Irish are coming into this game after getting a double overtime dub against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Notre Dame is the 11th seed in the West region. They will need to lock in on the defensive end of the floor if they want to advance to the second round of this tournament. The Alabama Crimson Tide are entering this game after falling to Vanderbilt 82-76. They are the 6th seed in the West region and will need to play better on both ends of the floor if they want to advance in this tournament. The Fighting Irish are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 NCAA tournament games as an underdog and are 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 neutral site games. The Crimson Tide are 6-0 against the spread in their last 6 Friday games. The number 11 Notre Dame Fighting Irish barely escaped their play-in game against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. That game was incredible, but that's all the Fighting Irish is going to get. Alabama will come into this game angry about their Southeastern Conference tournament loss and will be ready to prove that they can contend. They are scoring the 3rd most points per game in the country and will be able to outscore Notre Dame. According to KenPom, they have the 14th most efficient offense and the 94th most efficient defense. They will be able to dominate the ball on both ends of the court. The Fighting Irish could barely get through the first 4. I don't see them contending in this game. Alabama also has the edge on the glass, as they are averaging 6 more rebounds per game than Notre Dame. They will keep possession of the ball and determine what the Fighting Irish can do on both sides of the floor. Alabama has not been a force this year, but they are better than Notre Dame and should win here and move on. This game will start close, but the Crimson Tide will pull away towards the end of this game and will advance to the second round of the NCAA tournament. Alabama to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. According to KenPom, Notre Dame has the 30th most efficient offense and the Crimson Tide has the 14th. They will both be able to efficiently score throughout this game. Neither defense impresses me and both offenses can score a lot of points. Alabama is extremely efficient and the Fighting Irish can make it rain from deep if they get hot. The Alabama Crimson Tide also has the 13th highest adjusted tempo rating in the country. They get the ball and push it towards the basket as fast as they possibly can. They will aim to take as many shot attempts that they can, as they won't be sitting on the ball. This will force the Notre Dame Fighting Irish to also speed up to keep this score close. Both of these defenses are weak and they will surrender a lot of points in this game. I love both offenses in this game and have faith in the Alabama Crimson Tide. So over the projected total is our full game total pick. Virginia Tech versus Texas. The number 6 seed Texas Longhorns will face the number 11 seed Virginia Tech Hokies Friday in the first round of the East region. This game will be played at the Pfizer Forum in Milwaukee. With the small sample size of the single elimination game format, sometimes momentum is more important than stats. While Texas holds an edge over Virginia Tech in season-long underlying statistics, Virginia Tech is blazing hot at just the right time while the Longhorns are backing into the tourney-mired in a tough stretch. While the seedings may be far apart, many of the underlying statistics like adjusted efficiency margin are closer than one might assume based on the seeding and Texas' status as a top 25 team. The Hokies proved they can handle the top competition in the nation when they trounced Duke in the Atlantic Coast Conference Final, and their strong defense will shut down a Texas offense that struggles from 3-point range. There could be a hangover for the Virginia Tech Hokies after an improbable win of the Atlantic Coast Conference tournament. But we can't forget this was arguably a top 25 team before the season started. It just took the Hokies a few months to act like it. The Texas Longhorns have been hit or miss all season long, and their offense can really struggle for long stretches. Plus, Texas doesn't have a lot of positive momentum coming into this game, having dropped their last 3 games, scoring 63 points or less in each of those losses. We're taking the hotter, more confident team here, so Virginia Tech to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Ranked 341st in pace of play, it is extremely rare for the Longhorns to face a team that plays slower than they do. But they have drawn one in Virginia Tech, who ranks 344th. The combination of both sides grinding out every possession will keep scoring opportunities to an absolute minimum. The combined PPG against average for these two teams is 121.9. And with both teams facing an opponent that plays much slower than their average foe, it could push that number down further. With Texas shooting just 44.2% from the field and 32.3% from three-point range, they won't convert enough of their chances to generate the points needed to hit the over. I will not be surprised if this turns out to be the slowest-paced game of the entire first round. Both teams are also in the top 20 nationally in defensive scoring, with the Hokies holding opponents to 61.3 PPG and the Longhorns only allowing 59.5 PPG. The total is extremely low, but points should be at a premium based on how both teams like to play. Look for a methodical game that features some stellar defense. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chattanooga versus Illinois. The 13th-seeded Chattanooga Mocs will take on the 4th-seeded Fighting Illini of Illinois in first-round action in the South Region on Friday in Pittsburgh. The Mocs earned an automatic bid by winning the Southern Conference tournament and have won 5 straight in 9 out of 11 games. Illinois won the regular season crown in the Big Ten Conference but were upset in the quarterfinals by Indiana. The Fighting Illini had won 3 straight and 4 out of 5 before getting bounced in their Big Ten tournament opener. The Chattanooga Mocs come into this game with a 27-7 record overall, and they have gone 17-15 against the spread. The Mocs were tested during the Southern Conference, but they beat Furman by a point in the last game. In this game, if Chattanooga wants a chance to get the job done, they are going to need to find a way to slow down Kofi Cockburn. On the other side of this matchup is the Illinois Fighting Illini, who sit with a 22-9 record, and they have gone 13-18 against the spread. Illinois is having a nice season, but they haven't quite lived up to the expectations this year. Illinois had dreams of winning the Big Ten, but they were knocked out in their first game against Indiana. The offense only scored 63 points, and that wasn't enough as they were defeated by 2 points. Illinois is averaging 76 points while their defense is giving up 68 points per game. Illinois is 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. They are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a winning percentage above .600. Illinois is also 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 neutral site games as a favorite. The biggest issue for Chattanooga in this game is going to be slowing down Cockburn. And with the team struggling against him, this game is going to get out of hand early. So Illinois to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. 2 teams that don't play in a big hurry, with the Illini at just 175th in adjusted tempo and the Mocs at a glacier-like 302nd. I don't expect an up-and-down fast-paced scoring game. Both teams will try to establish points in the paint, Illinois through Cockburn, while Chattanooga will try to get the ball to DeSousa as well as drives by Smith to the basket. Illinois can knock down the 3-ball but have struggled in recent games, particularly Alonzo Plummer. Plummer hasn't looked like himself since pouring in 26 points against Purdue on February 8th. Illinois' second leading scorer scored just 6 points against Indiana. If he doesn't find it, Illinois are going to have difficulty putting up high numbers. I think Chattanooga can keep him in check, or at least will be trying really hard to do so. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.